Hey, we're all the way live. Okay. So I actually named this live Start Today because I feel like it's really important that you start thinking about 2026. And even though 2026 is not here, you always want to be ready, right? If you stay ready, you never have to get ready, kind of thing. So I just finished working out, and my intentions was just to work out for like 20 minutes. I said, oh, between 20 and 30 minutes a day. And I actually worked out for over an hour. And it went by like that, right? So I'm like, okay, if I can commit to doing an hour every time I work out, like I'm gonna by the summertime, it's gonna be all goody goody in the hoodie. So it doesn't matter where you are, right? So no matter where you are in life, that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to look at. So some people finances are not the best. So you want to start looking at how you can make your finances better, right? If you're working or have a side hustle, people don't realize there's so many high hustles. Hi, shout out to you, Lonnie. I'm talking about your year, right? So that starting your year off right, because you want to prepare for it and you want to be consistent whatever it is. Like I woke up this morning and the only thing I put in my body for the first 30 minutes was water. I didn't have any music, no TV, no phone, no anything. All I did was just get up in the morning. I had a glass of water next to my bed. I drank my water. I got up. I stretched, right? I brushed my teeth because, facing a little tart near. I brushed my teeth and then I made up my bed. Well, I changed my sheets and everything. And so then I was like, okay, this feels good, And I was like, I was feeling so good after doing that. I said, I'm going to go work out. So I decided to go work out. Shout out to you, Max. I think another thing that's really good to do also is to prepare or know what you're going to eat or what you're going to put in your body. You have to be consistent. That's the trick of life. People think, oh, I'm not going to do this, do that. No, don't focus on what you're not going to do. Focus on what you are going to do. Like working out today, I haven't worked out in a long time, but oh my God, I feel so good. Like I have so much energy, right? So I'm going to go and I have this project I need to do with my garage because I need to get rid of stuff. I had a situation happen where my grandmother, she's selling our one of our family homes. They got multiple, but she's selling one of the family homes, and you should have seen the amount of crap. I mean, so much stuff. But you know what? I'm the one that also contributes to that because when I went to the basement, you got to see. I'm gonna have to do a live and show you all the stuff that I took out. Oh, thank you, Max. I appreciate it. Hi, Jess Andrea. You should be on here with me talking. I was just saying how, like, I worked out this morning. I feel good. I made a list because I have a list of things that I need to do today. And this is the thing, what people don't realize. I think they get so, good afternoon. So many people, they get so tunnel vision in the things that they do that they don't see anything else. You got to learn how to be flexible. You got to learn how to micromanage, kind of thing. I think for me, I do a lot of things on my own and by myself, right? And it's so funny because the way that things age, it's amazing because I was looking at a video, and even this is a video from like 7 years ago, and I was like, oh, I'd be out here like doing my thing, or I'd be on my own, and come to find out, it's just like because I love to move, I want to move. Shout out to you, FJ. You guys, if you're new to this channel, subscribe to the channel and hit the like. But it's free until the end of the month. I say it's free to the end of the month. Another thing that I would suggest that you do is find your tribe. You have to find your tribe. And when I say that, I mean people in your life that's going to uplift you. You know what I'm saying? There's so many negative people out here. Oh, Lonnie said hi, Andrea. And he said hi to you, Max, as well. I appreciate you, Max. Thank you so much. Andrea said hi. I appreciate it. Yeah, like the live and subscribe to the channel. Because the thing about it is so many people tearing you down. So many people. You don't want to be around that. Now you do want to be around people that's going to be honest with you, because you don't want to have people around you that's going to gas you up and be like, oh yeah, girl, you look good, while you walking around with a booger hanging out your nose, or you walking out with your clothes inside out and they're sitting up there like, yeah, girl, you good. No, you don't want those people in your life. Those are fake people. You want people that's going to be real, but you also want people that's not. Let me tell you something. I know somebody right now. This person will tear me down to build other people up. And people eat off of that, because to just keep it a buck, there are people out here that, I mean, everybody got people that don't like them, right? Everybody got people that are like looking for them to fail. But at the same time, when you are in a group of people and they'll say something, like you'll say something and then they'll be like that ain't true, and you're da 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 da, or no, you keep going, and you know that you shouldn't be giving that advice to that person, but then it's like they do it because they want to have favor, they want to lift the person up, but you're not being real. I appreciate that. Let me look, growing up, I've always tried to be, well, let me tell you something. This is bad. Don't do this. I'm gonna tell you what not to do right now. I always like to say tell you what to do, but in this case I'm gonna tell you what not to do. What not to do is be a people pleaser. You cannot be a people pleaser. And I feel like that's something that I work with internally, not to be a people pleaser, right? You gotta have a balance. You can't have people in your life, because what happened is that's fake. They're always going to be around you because they want you to stroke their ego. They want you to be there to uplift them, right? And then the first time you tell them something that they don't like or something that they don't want to hear, then they just, you're out. Oh, you're out of here, or I ain't effing with you no more. And it's just like, what? Wait a minute. Like, I'm only being honest. And it's crazy because there's so many people that can just tear into you, not to tell you every little thing that's wrong with you. Boop, 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 boop. This is wrong with you. 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 Never telling you what's right with you, right? And you take it. Okay, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it, whatever. And then you tell them what's wrong with them. Guess what? Butt hurt. Can't take it. Feeling a certain kind of way. And it's just like, that's interesting that you can tear me apart, but if I tell you something, it's a problem. You have those people in your life as well. And then you have the people in your life that just lie. And they lie because they want to I guess try to, how can I say it? They want to impress you. So they lie. So, if you're like, oh yeah, I went to Vegas for the weekend. Oh, I went to Vegas and I stayed for 5 weeks. Or like, oh, I was able to go to this restaurant. Oh, I went to that restaurant and this restaurant, and it's like, really? They say, yeah, they can dish it out, but they can't handle it. And it's like, those people you don't want in your life. You don't. And it's crazy because sometimes you have family members like that. And so what you going to do when it comes to family? I mean, you just have to love them from a distance, or just take them in small portions, just small portions. But it's good to know the people and their intentions that's in your life, because then you know how to move around them. You just know how to move around them. Like, I was talking to someone yesterday, and they was just saying how they didn't like somebody because the way that they treated me, right? And then I was just telling them, it's like sometimes you just feel like you don't have to like explain yourself all the time. I mean that's a problem. Like when you feel like that you have to explain yourself, um, that's another thing too. Like accept the person and where they're at. Now, if the person is in a dangerous situation, yes, say something. Don't ever feel like you shouldn't say something. Now that can backfire too, because I've been in so many situations where I've told somebody the truth, or I told them about a certain person, and then they just they take it out on me, like, you don't know what you're talking about, and you don't know, and you're jealous, and you're this and you're that, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. So I've learned from those past situations just to be quiet, not to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? How do that little thing where they quietly back out of the situation? That's how I've kind of like learned how to be in life. But the reason why I wanted to do a quick live is because I really wanted to talk about going into 2026 with a really positive mindset, and to really focus on you and work on you. Um, and I don't know. I feel like sometimes we get into this situation where, we feel guilty. We feel bad because things are working out for us and maybe not working out for the people. That's not our stuff. Like, you can't take on other people's problems. You can't take on other people's stuff. So just focus on you and you're going to be good. Like I said, today was like a trial day. I mean, actually, today has been the first day in months where I didn't have to go somewhere, where I didn't have to help somebody or anything, right? So I said, okay, let me try my new schedule, and it worked out great, right? So, like I said, well, usually I said I'm gonna food, but today I'm gonna food prep, whatever, and I'm gonna make these really yummy, I don't know, people be laughing at me, but they're hot dogs. They're carrot dogs, and I don't know. Some people, they might be like, "Ooh, carrot hot dogs," but they taste just like hot dogs. I swear they do. But I'll probably do that from my other channel, and just start using my equipment and get back into creating and doing the things that bring me joy. Creating things, photography brings me joy. Creating things brings me joy, and you got to do the things that bring you joy. Everybody is different, right? And I think that's the thing too, because we listen so heavily sometimes in other people's opinion. And let me tell you about opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So it's just their opinion. You can't take it that seriously. Shout out to you, Art. Art. I just call you 1757. Shout out to you. And a lot of times, sometimes what also that people do is they will start something and then it doesn't work out and they give up. Let me tell you something. I said I'm going live every single day. Well, life happened yesterday and I didn't go live. So do you think I'm gonna be like, well, F it, I'm not gonna do anything? No, I'm just gonna just gather all myself back, gather all my things back, and then go forward and continue to go live and do the things that I need to do. I'm gonna show you this too. So I made this book, right? It is called My Life Book Projects, and I think this is a really good thing that you can have. So for instance, in the book, what I started to do is just have like little things, right? So in the very beginning of the book, and I think this book was like 50 cents at Walmart, so it don't have to be expensive, but sometimes when you visually see it, you're more into and more into doing it. So right here, I start putting like the things that are inside the book so that I can keep track of it. So I have my coat closet, my balcony, my laundry area, and my living room. So these are things that I have on this. You see, they're in the book. So like every page will have something, and it's just blank. So I have a start date. And you know what? I actually finished my living room. And it only took, you know what, I should have wrote the time and stuff, but it didn't take me long. And I think that's the thing with people too. They want to start projects, but then they get overwhelmed. But if you have something, like if you put it in a book like this and you write it out and you can like sketch, and there's no right or wrong way. You don't have to be super neat. You could just kind of sketch it out. And then that way you can keep on task. Because with my living room, okay, I had a tree. It's just flowers there now, but that's where my Christmas tree was, right? And I was gonna keep it up, and I was like, child, take that Christmas tree down. Christmas is over. So it's, to me too, it's almost like making up your bed. Now it's time for me to start the new chapter of my life. So now I'm in this really good space, and I have all these like cool projects I need to do. I've connected with so many people, good people, positive people. And you know what? Having good people in your life, that's a flex. A lot of people don't even have that. It's a blessing to have good people in your life, And I know someone was kind of like, someone was giving me the business, whatever. But it's just like, I mean, what do I do with that? When someone is giving you the business, when someone is if it's not true, why are you tripping? Right? So if someone is telling me, oh, you're this, you're that, it is not true, why would I care? And see, I think the Libra in me, oh my God, the Libra in me will, go in and be like, here's receipts. Oh, you said I'm this, here's a receipt. Oh, I don't have that, here's a receipt. But now it's just like, it don't bother me. And you have to realize too that going forward, don't feel like you have to give receipts to people. If it's not true, it's not true. Now, if it is true and it make you feel a certain kind of way, maybe you should just sit there and you can pray on it, you can meditate, but you can even journal about it. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, never let a person see you sweat. And it's like, maybe not physically sweat, but you don't want to give them, because a lot of people, they will thrive off of you being hurt. They get off on you being hurt. They get off on you suffering. And it's crazy. Like, I got this troll, and when I realized that a person who I really care about is really close with this troll, I thought to myself, like, that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I showed the receipts, looking back at it now, I go, why did I do that? Why? People are going to be people, and it's not going to matter. Right, Andrea? At the end of the day, as long as you are healthy, as long as you have your family, as long as you have your friends, as long as you're happy with yourself, that's all that matters. All this other junk, listening to other people. Let me tell you something. All these people out here giving advice. And it's crazy because the majority of people out here giving advice is not even living how they live in. You straight corny. You a clown out here telling people, oh, I can make you rich. I can set, if you follow my plan, but you're not living that way. You're not living that way. And so I remember having a conversation with someone, and I said, here you are, a person, you trying to tell me how to make money, but you're broke. And then they were like, no, you can listen to a person. No. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening. I'm the kind of person, I'm about movement and I'm about action. It all will show in the way you move in life, right? People with money, They don't have to say they got money. People like I tell people, I could have $1 million in the bank. I can have $1 in the bank. You would never know because it's not their business to sit up here and know, And I feel like a lot of times we always feel like we have to be in comparison with other people's lives, and that we have to be out here and prove ourselves to who? To goofies? Prove ourselves to clowns? Prove ourselves to people that don't mean nothing to us? Why? Why? You do nothing for me. Nothing for me. Hey, Rob. So going into 2026, I am going to just do me. You know what I'm saying? And if people if and I'm gonna start like cutting out all that the negativity and stuff. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I know it's so crazy that it's Monday. I'm on vacation, right? Yeah. So my job, we're on vacation. And so it's kind of weird because it really do feel like a Sunday today. I don't know. I think it's because yesterday felt like a Saturday. You know what? And that's another thing too. Don't certain days feel like certain days? But you know what? You have to figure what day do you love the best. For me, because people say, "Oh, live for the weekends," and I don't know about living for. I feel like you should live for every single day. Oh, okay. Yes, Andrea. So this week I'm going to make the best. I'm going to make the best out of this week. My vacation is going to be great. Rob says hi to everybody. You have to, Rob. Every day is a blessing. Every single day. Like I said, now going forward, when I first get up in the morning, it's just going to be quiet. It's going to be peace because I feel like you can hear things more. Silence is so loud at times, and you'll be very surprised. Like, it was a situation where so we were moving stuff out the house, and I got a bunch of stuff I had to move out the house because we're still in the house, right? It's our family home. And my cousin found a letter from my other cousin, his first cousin from 91. And she wrote this long letter to me, and she was saying how she missed me and how she loved me and how she wished I could have been at her graduation and all this kind of stuff, right? Because they had moved away. And so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Why did I come home? Because I didn't have my phone with me. But I came home and she had called me, left me a message. That was kind of scary. But I feel like too, when you put out, when you radiate energy, and I know a lot of people are not going to get this because a lot of people are very, very low vibrational. But for those people that are like high vibration, and I just want to tell you, if you are low vibration, you can get high vibration. You can actually change your life to shape it to where you can start getting a lot of positive energy. You can start getting things coming to you. I remember affirmations when they first came out. I didn't get it until I got it, and I think Oprah Winfrey, they came out with a book, or she sponsored a book called The Secret. And you have to realize the secret ain't nothing but prayers. It ain't nothing but, like you say, oh, I want to manifest. I want to manifest all this stuff in my life. But isn't that the same as praying? I'm just saying. It ain't. There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. And I think for me, I'm having a lot of beautiful moments because I'm finding things that I forgot about. And I think you need to go and find those things, connect with those people. When's the last time, I would say this, everybody listening now, or if you've seen this on the replay, call somebody you haven't called. I'll always say, you know what, you should do that anyway. call someone that you haven't talked to in a long time. It's kind of crazy though because it was this one it was this one person, we had a huge fallout, right? And I called them up, but they didn't answer the phone. So I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. But I left a message. So we'll see. This was recently, so we'll see if they call back. But you know what? Even if they don't call back, it's just at least I was able to just release it. And I forgive them. So even if, because I know they were embarrassed. And people, that happens sometimes. People do something wrong to you and then they feel guilt about it, you know. But I don't feel, I mean, to me, I don't feel a certain kind of way. Exactly. I tried, you know, and but I don't have a lot of people. It's not like I have a whole list of people that like, ooh, this person did me wrong. I did this person wrong. Da, da, da. No, it's not a whole list of people, but you know, it was a couple of people, and maybe it's not even that you guys fell out or you had a disagreement, but maybe it's somebody who you was really close with at one time, and then you no longer talk because of life, like that also happens. And people have to realize that that's a thing too, you know. What is it? I have a friend, and what did he tell me? He said he was calling to like test the temperature, and I thought that's a cool thing, right? To call to see like, is this person really ever with me still? Test the temperature. It is real because if I were to take this book, it's not gonna stay right. What's gonna happen? It's gonna drop. So whatever goes up has to come down. And so you just have to keep with that mindset of being able to like know or know that the outcome may not be what you wanted, but hey, like you said, at least you tried kind of situation. But yeah, I really feel like everybody should start planning for what you're going to start doing in 2026 and just be consistent. You get pulled away as well. That can happen too because I mean, life is life. Life be life in. And I just feel like a lot of times people take that personal as well. Yes, I definitely agree. I agree 100% because you can't take stuff personal, right? Okay, say if I go on a live, like I'm doing a live. This is a great example. I'm doing a live right now. When I first go on a live, no one's on my live, right? So it's, you know, you see that big zero, and for some people that may be discouraging. And I've seen times when people have been on there and they've had the zero and then they just click off because they want more. And to me, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. It's still the message that I want to put out, I'm going to put out, even if it's for one person or for 100,000 people. One day. Still, you know, the message is still going to be there. Life be life in. That's for real, for real. And you can't take it personal because no one calls you. I mean, I always say, and look, I am guilty, 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 guilty. I'm on, let me tell you, I can't tell you how many group chats I'm on. I don't know why people keep putting me on group chats, but they keep putting me in group chats. But I mean, some group chats are good because they're like, you know, family and stuff like that. And like, I'm so bad, but they're so good. They're like, oh, happy birthday. And that keeps me current because it's like, oh my goodness, my cousin's birthday, happy birthday. Or, you know, like happy Thanksgiving. So then I will jump on a bandwagon. Happy Thanksgiving or Christmas, whatever. I will jump on a bandwagon. But other than that, like, I'm really not, I don't know. Like, I'm really not a phone person. Like, I'm really not like that, a texty person. And I'm more of a like person kind of thing. Like, you can send me text and whatever. Phone calls are nice, but let me tell you something. If you're gonna call me, don't be boring. I know that sounds horrible, but I'm just saying, don't be boring. Like I have a friend, she always calls me. I love her, love her, love her. She don't watch my live, so I can talk about it. And that's another thing too. Your friends and family usually don't support you, so that's why sometimes I can feel more free just to be honest with a bunch of stuff. Because I mean, some of my family they do support me, but majority they don't. And so I digress. I digress. But I have a friend, I've known her forever, you know, and she'll call me and I'll be like, what's new? And she'll be like, nothing. Then what you calling me for? Like, I feel like telling people, don't call me unless you got something to talk about. Because I had one friend, oh my goodness. I felt like they were just kind of like low key sucking me dry. Because I have a lot of energy and I can talk. As you can see, I can talk and I don't need to just, you know, talk. I mean, I don't need to have someone there to like prompt me. I could just talk, whatever. Although it's really great. Shout out to you um, for supporting me. Believe me, I really, I appreciate that. But what happens is sometimes you'll be talking to someone and they'll just, they want you. They want your energy. They just want you to talk. And it's just like, I can see, because like I have a friend, he has a platform, right? I can't be like, I miss you. Oh, I haven't talked to you for a while. It's like Rob. People like, well, I got a whole YouTube channel. Go look at my, go look at my YouTube channel. Like you miss me? Go to my channel. Listen, just put. Because this is what I do. Usually, like when I'm cleaning or if I'm driving, I would just click it and let it run and just be listening. You know what I'm saying? Because I know as a creator, as a YouTuber, when you look at somebody's content, like that helps them. That helps them with hours. That helps them put them out in their algorithm. You know, like and subscribing to their channel. Like that really helps them, right? And so just even listening, like you can listen, right? And so when you have someone who is just like want to just be with you just one-on-one and on a phone or you know going back and forth, it's just like and you're not interested, you're not saying nothing for real, like that's not cool. Give me something. Like I remember, and this particular friend that I'm talking about, she is extremely she's very interesting. She's had a really interesting life. And when she was younger, I don't know, like it's almost like Mary J. Blige, right? When Mary J. Blige is single, she makes the best music, right? I don't know, it's like the heartbreaking music, the music you be like, yes, yes, I feel you. But when she's in a relationship, the music is different. And I think that's the same thing with my friend. When she's in these toxic, she don't be in just any relationship, she be in toxic relationships. And when she's in these toxic relationships, she be giving me some juicy stories. Some really juicy stories. And a lot of the stories I was able to have inspiration to make some of my past videos about like you know, being dealing with toxic people, how to protect your peace, all that kind of stuff, right? A lot of the inspiration came from her. I am not friend bashing. I'm just speaking truth because I mean, would you want someone to be on the phone with you and they just be like, "What you doing?" Oh no, Kat, I'm gonna do the conversation. Okay. Hello? Hey, what's up? Nothing. What's up with you? Nothing. What you doing? Oh, I'm about to probably go shopping, whatever. Oh, that's cool. Oh, what are you doing? Nothing. Well, what are you gonna do today? Nothing. Oh, okay. Now, I'm gonna put the phones down. Now you're thinking, well, why'd you call me, right? Okay, maybe they just calling to check in. Uh, so you see that Netflix movie? No, no. I really haven't been watching TV kind of thing. So what's been new with you? Nothing. Oh, you good? I'm good. Okay. Oh my goodness. My toast is about to burn. Girl, let me call you back. All right. Bye. Bye. Exactly. The conversation is so like boring and so whack. Oh my god, that's it. It's draining. And so you're thinking to myself like, bruh, you could have just text me. That I mean, for me, I'm not a texter. I'm not a texter. I'm really not a texter, right? But certain stuff, yeah, fine. Okay, you good? I'm good. All right, take care. You too. All right, happy holidays. Or hey, happy Merry Christmas. That kind of stuff, cool. We ain't gotta have no long conversation. Just boom, 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 boom. But when you call me, and it's just whack and draining. Nah, I can't. I can't. See, you get it. You get it. Exactly. So I mean, it's like I have friends, and they're just like, ugh. I was gonna do a story time later, not today, probably tomorrow, whatever, because I got a lot of stuff to do. But tomorrow, I think I'm gonna start doing a story time. You know what? It was so funny because a friend of mine was just saying how they didn't even realize that I had so much going on. Because a lot of people they see me and they just think like, oh, she's so funny, oh, she's so silly. But let me tell you something. I have the things that's happened in my past have made me the person I am today, right? And it's given me like really thick skin because I don't trip off people. And then it's so funny because people like, you trip. No. You care. I don't. For what? Because this is like it's different if you live with somebody, right? So if I'm with my husband and my husband, there's nothing really I can do about that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find stuff to do or leave the house, whatever. But when you don't live with me, well, I don't care. I don't care what you think, what you say, what you do. Like I don't have to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Yes. Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I think I did a video a long time about that. But it's true. And you know what? Another thing is people hate this sometimes, not all the time. Well, I'm just gonna say it. People don't like you when you're happy. They don't. They really, really try to tear you down. And it's crazy because I have learned to just move out of those spaces. And I've changed my algorithm because I have friends, there are trolls. I have friends that are trolls. Keep it a buck. And that I was getting a part of that, like that stuff. Like they were like the troll stuff was coming to me, the negative stuff was coming to me, and I was like, oh, and you could tell your energy, what you consume, and I feel like a lot of people don't even realize that. They do. Misery loves company. And it's like, hey, but I'm not miserable, so it's hard because it's almost just like, why you not why you not feeling a certain kind of way? Why you not mad? Matter of fact, someone's trying to tear me down today. It was funny to me. It's just like all I did was just erase the post. Like I I just don't have time for it. I just don't have time for it. And it's like it don't phase me. I'm like, here I am having this amazing day and then someone comes across and says something negative. And you know what I think, like I'm sitting here in California, right? And it's like it's a beautiful day outside. And actually I was outside, but then they're working the landscapers are like working and stuff. So it's super super loud. That's why I came inside. But when I was exercising today at the gym and we have this huge window. I mean, it's huge. And the sun was just coming in and I could just feel the warmth and stuff on my skin. I was like, wow, this is life. This is what is important. the small things in life. It is. Oh no, all the time. Don't get it twisted. Like I always tell, like I have subscribers that are trolls, and I'll be like, subscribe to the channel, like the channel. I don't care that you're a troll. Like everybody, not everybody's a troll, but everybody has a little troll in them. And there's, like I said, there's good trolls and there's bad trolls. Hey, everybody is welcome over here as long as you're not. Well, I'm not even gonna say what will trigger me, because then people will start doing that. But I mean, it's the obvious kind of thing. You can say what you want to. I believe in freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between freedom of speech and hate speech. Those are two different things. You have to laugh at him. Well, the thing about you, Rob, you don't even look at your comments. So that part, you don't even be looking, because you'll be saying something and then I'll say something, and then like I'll go to your live and I'll say something like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like, who was that in the back or whatever? You be talking to someone and you just keep talking. I'm like, oh, you're not looking at the, you're not always looking at the, live. You're not always looking at the chat. Hey, what's up, Christy? Oh my goodness. I was just talking about, you know what, Christy? You gotta be on my, live. I love you. I love you too. I was thinking about, because I'm gonna start doing story times, and I was gonna do the story time with me and you when we was at my apartment. Remember, we was at my apartment and we went to go help a friend. And the thing about it is, sometimes people, they look at the live. Okay. So I know you're not shy at all. So I'm gonna find a time for you, and then we're gonna set up the time, and then we're gonna do it together, whatever. And you don't have, if you don't want to be on, but you pretty. If you don't want to be on live, you don't have to. We could just do the what do you call it? We could just do the your profile picture, your avatar, whatever. Wasn't it crazy? Let me tell you something. People, it was so funny because I was talking about how this particular person is a particular person, and they was just saying how, like, oh, I'm okay, thanks. Someone was saying about, oh, I'm corny, and I'm whack and all this kind of stuff, right? And I'm thinking, like, they don't know me. Christy, you don't know me. The stuff that we've been through, the stuff that we experienced. And I feel like sometimes it's a Bay thing, right? Like when you from the Bay and you experience, I mean, it's a whole different world. Like nobody on this planet, if you wasn't raised in the Bay, you just don't understand. Oh, yeah, I mean, you do, because I feel like sometimes the energy, you can feed off the energy. Man, exactly, Chris. They don't even know. You think, see, this is the thing. Oh, Rob said hi, Christy. What do you say? They don't understand. But the thing about it is, I'm not gonna lie. I am corny. Me right now, I'm corny, right? Like, I'm not out here, posting a bunch of thirst traps and in my panties and posing with my butt cheeks out and all this kind of stuff, right? I'm not. But that doesn't, I mean, you just seeing this chapter in my life, right? Like, I mean, I work with families, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be out here looking all, like my everyday, like even when I do look of the day, right? It's conservative. It's very, very conservative, right? And I just try to tell people, like, don't feel like you have to compete with a bunch of, high designers and stuff. You can look nice, just look, just be neat and clean. And Chrissy said, hi, Rob. And just, present yourself in a great way. You don't have to be out here thoughting and looking all crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like there's like not enough of that. But back in the day, Christy, let me tell you something. I got all those pictures. all of the pictures. And what I'm gonna do is when me and you go live, I'm gonna take all those pictures that we used to take together, that we took, and I'm gonna make like a collage, and so then I'm gonna play it so they can see. Cause what did you say? I love the channel. I really benefit off how to save money. One, yes, and you know how to save money. You just out there. You don't have to show your ace for get attention, right? I mean I don't. I don't. I have a cheer girl. Okay, this he said, I bet you were the girls going wild back in the day. Let me tell you something. Christy, she is my witness. That's why, you know, Christy, when Lamar passed away, right? How that just ripped a hole in my heart. Hey, Victoria, because you know when people pass in your life, they also take with them those memories of how you were and how things were, right? So when you have friendships like ours, Christy, you know, those day ones, you're going to cherish that because you don't never want to just let that go, because there's certain people I don't talk to, but I still hold love in my heart. Hey, God's child. You know what? It's so many. Like, let me tell you something. It's never, 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 never. It's never too late to reach out to those people and to talk to them. Christy, she's the kind of person that we might not, our souls constantly talk. Like when you are connected with someone, your souls talk. So it doesn't even matter if you don't talk to them because your souls talk. So then when you do talk to them, it's like y'all talk every single day because your souls are talking to each other, kind of thing. Rob said hi, Victoria. Right. So like I said, I have some very salacious stories, and that's the thing with the reason why, like, sometimes when Tommy come over and I be giving him the business and stuff, because I've known him since elementary school. That's crazy. And so he knows a lot about, well, there was a gap. So it's not like, oh, I've known him from elementary school all the way to my adult age. No, he knew me from elementary, right? And so then there was a time where we didn't see each other, like middle school and high school, we didn't see each other. And then we connected back later when I became adult. But he knows me from my elementary school. You know what I'm saying? So and then it's like Chrissy, she known me from high school until now. Like we've never like broke that, right? So she's seen the progression. Like she seen me before I was married. She seen me after I was married. She seen me during I was married. Oh my God, Chrissy. Oh my God. Why did I get a converter? So you know, like the 8mm tapes. So now I was playing my bridal shower. Oh my goodness. Remember that? Let me tell you something. Christy she missed her calling. Like she's an amazing singer, but she should have been a comedian because this child, oh my goodness, she be dragging. We should call you Dragon. Victoria says hi, Rob and Christy. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You connected to the channel. Okay. So, Chrissy, maybe you should start doing some content, and you could start dragging people. I'm just kidding. No, but it's so many. Chrissy got so many different talents. It's crazy. She can cook. She actually taught me how to cook. You know what? Victoria also has a channel as well, and she does this beautiful abstract art. And yeah, guys should definitely connect to each other. Victoria says hi, Christy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna say that for a story time because I feel like people don't be believing me. People, I mean, I've always got receipts, but I think it's kind of fun because I mean, I can't tell you how many adventures I've had with Chrissy. I can't tell you how many adventures. But this particular story, what did he say? Gary is her beau. Chrissy said, Lord. Hey, Tom. I was just talking about you, Tommy. That's crazy that you popped up. It's crazy. But I was just saying how when you get people in your life, you really want to cherish those friendships, you know what I'm saying? And you want to hold them dear to your heart because they are the people that know. Like, oh my God, I know too much stuff about him. Oh, Chrissy said hi, Victoria. Um, George Max says hi. You know, and it's, I mean, I feel like sometimes when you in certain situations, you in the moment you just be like, but when it's when you can go back in life and just laugh about it, you know, just really just give a good chuckle about, oh my God, I can't believe we did that, I can't believe we did that. Like I remember yeah, I see. And the thing about it is, I want to be respectful of people. That's why I just don't want to just be naming random people. But Chrissy knows I have this one particular friend. Well, we have this one particular friend. She was so crazy. She is the kind of person that you could be like, eat soap, and she would eat soap. Just because, you know, she would do it. And one time we had we were in high school, and so we were doing it was like a BSU at a pizza place, and so we were like it was Halloween, like we're gonna go trick or treating. So we all go up to this house, and we like go to the house, and so she was that kind of person. She went up to the house because you know she do everything we say. She goes up to the house, and she knocks on the door. So then somebody come running and like scares her. Why does she go into people's house? And then the door shuts, and we like, you know what we did? We took off running. Now that people could have went as many scary movies you see, chopped her up, ate her, whatever. But I mean, luckily they let her go. But it's just like there was so many like fun adventures you have with your friends that you can share. And like some people might think like that's not funny. Like someone said, that's not funny. But because you didn't live it, you didn't experience it, so it wouldn't be funny to you, you know. But for the people that was a part of it, yeah, it is funny and it is fun, you know. And that's why I say you can't put too much weight on other people as far as validation, as far as um, you know, getting clarity or asking for advice, because you know yourself best. You've been with yourself since birth. Yes, it was a hard story, and I actually love hard story. Oh, like I said, I'm gonna keep all this stuff, and I'm just gonna do like a story time. I actually did a story time with Tommy. That was, but he always be saying that I'll be like, yeah, you be bashing me. I mean, I don't be bashing him, but I'm just telling the truth. I'm just saying facts, and that's one thing about me. I ain't gotta lie. Lie for what? I don't have to, because at any given time, anything I ever say, anything I ever share, I got receipts. I got receipts, kind of thing. It is funny when you live through it, you know, and but I think it's more funny when you can laugh about it. Like I was telling somebody about a friend, Chris, you know who this person is. How in high school she was very standoffish, very like everybody's beneath me kind of thing. And it was crazy because I found a journal, and I was talking about her in my journal, and I just feel really bad because her life didn't turn out so great. You go check you boo. You be Christy. Oh my God, you'll be surprised. There, like Rob, like me and Rob was talking about earlier, there are trolls, and they just really try to go in and just tear you down. And then it's like, you know, 3.5 seconds, like I let it get to me, but then after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm letting this person get to me, but you know what? Whenever somebody try to get to me, You know what I do? I go look in the mirror and then everything is fine. Everything goes great after that. You said some things need to stay in the dark, Kelly. No, everything needs to come to the light. Everything. I'm exposing everything. But it's so funny because I did say I'm going to keep those names protected. So I'll just use names. I'll use fake names when I say the story. If the person is not there, then I'll just use fake names. But yes, I will not be out here blasting people like that. But George Mack knows. He knows. That's why he's saying that. Who is the who is the right? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? And it's not that, oh, I'm so gorgeous, but it's just like I have to look at me like, what? Are you serious? And I always say it to everybody, like, go look in the mirror and have a conversation with yourself. You know that song by Michael Jackson, The Man in the Mirror? After dark, there's light. You guys are funny. Yes, nicknames. Oh my God. That's a great idea. I'm going to start using nicknames. Thanks, Victoria. You're so kind. Just because you're like, don't mean that it comes to me. Yeah, because you know I got dirt on you. That's why that you acting like that. Because there's a lot of stuff. But I don't be putting your business out there like that for real. Because you know. I got some dirt on you. Oh. Thank you, Victoria. I think the thing is we listen to other people and we let other people get in our heads of how we are, and that's how it shouldn't be like that. Spot square face. It's so funny. They're laughing at you. They're laughing at you, George Mack. They're laughing at you. You need to talk to your attorney. Well, get your attorney. Don't get it twisted. I got an attorney too, right? So that part. We'll go to court. But I don't think you want to go to court with me, because then you expose who you are. You gotta be like me. You know what? Just think of me as your biggest troll. So when I'm out here, and I'm not gonna use your real name, right? I'm gonna make up a name. Yeah, I'm gonna make up a name. You gonna know it's you, right? But ain't nobody else gonna know it's you. So if you stay quiet, then no one's gonna get it. No one's gonna get it. But yeah, these stories that I have, I think it's time to put them out, because, you know, I feel like they're teaching lessons. They're learning lessons. You can learn from other people mistakes. Like, and some of these stories is just crazy. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I need to look up one of my teachers, because I really think he was a serial deleter. I really think he was. He was the driver. I don't know if Christy's still here, but he was the driving teacher. And it's kind of weird that we had a body was found. Right, they're lessons that you can, but these are real life lessons. These are not just like, I'm just telling you something. No, I'm telling you from, real life. But I don't know, the driving teacher that went to our school, I remember he wanted me to come during the break. And it's so weird because there was a woman, I don't know, Chris, if you remember, but she was found, they found her dead right over by the graveyard. So it was like, okay, so our school was here, and then there was like a railroad, and we used to always cut across that railroad because we didn't have to want to go all the way around. So we would either go down the railroad, but they found a body of somebody right there, and it just happened to be right next to the gym, which is in the same parking lot as the driver teacher. like I said, I don't know. He gave me creepy vibes, but you know what? Everybody has an intuition, right? You got to follow that intuition. So when I was walking, now it's Easter break. Yeah, it's Easter break. So there's nobody at the school. So I'm walking right through the parking lot. And when I seen this man stand there and look in I'm about to be by my all the way to the back of school, about to be by myself with him in a trailer, and he was standing there, and the way he was looking at me, serial deleter, serial deleter. I'm not gonna say the K word, but serial deleter. I just was like, ah! And I just turned around and started running. um, I didn't pass it. I didn't pass it because I had to. Let me tell you something. My crazy self. Like at our school, we had school where we actually had drive. Like they taught you how to drive, and you was driving in a car. So my dough bud, I put the car in reverse. Why did I go like this and look over and push on the brakes and forward? He said, "Stop, get out." I was like, I wasn't paying attention. I did it too much, but anyway. I digress. But back then they taught like schools, they taught you like you got taught cooking classes, finance classes, how to drive. Like even though they taught you I don't know, maybe that was a school that we was at, but okay. All right, I see you then. I see you later then. Rob, that's funny. Yeah, I had a really bad feeling about that. And that might have saved my life. That might have saved my life. And there was another situation where um, I quit my job. And when I quit my job that day, I was so depressed because I was like, I quit my job. And I didn't really know why. Well, he wanted me to do my job, which is crazy. But I quit my job and I went home, and I remember I was talking to a friend of mine, and I'm like, oh, I quit my job. And I'm like, should I go see my boyfriend? Because I used to go, it was like a ritual. I would go see him every day at the same time. And I didn't. And I said, well, let me get dressed. And I'm like, I don't feel like going. Because he was in school, and so I would meet him at his house. Yes, home economics. They don't do that no more in school. They don't teach. That's why these kids come on. And that's when we had that huge earthquake, and all those people died on the Cypress Freeway. And I would have been the person that died because when you're going towards Richmond, you're underneath, and so that thing collapsed, and all these people died. I would have been a part of that. I would have been in that if I would have left. So sometimes rejection is God's protection. Like something happened, you think like, that happened to me. But really in real life, it might have been something that was going to save your life. Yes, your intuition can save you. Like I did a story time how I got drugged, right, a while ago. But it was crazy. That's another story. But so look, something got to happen to me one time. One time. Hopefully you don't want something bad to happen to you 0 times, but it happened to me one time. After that one time, I learned my lesson. I will not refuse to let it happen to me again. Yeah. You have to follow your gut. Exactly, Christy. God speaks through you, but I think a lot of times people just don't want to like listen. They just be like, "Oh, it's not that." Hey, Lala. Hey, Lala. Like the video. Shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. And the thing is, we don't listen. Listen, especially when it comes to people. When your tuition tells you to stop messing with this particular person, stop messing with that person. Why are you in it? But you know what? I think a lot of times the reason why we deal with certain people is because of our egos. And don't let people manipulate you. A lot of times manipulate you. And I think everybody can understand this. Say I'm a man and you a woman. And I tell you, nobody loves me. Nobody, everybody in my life has did me dirty. They did me wrong, right? And so then you were like, oh no, I'm not that person. I'm not gonna do you wrong. I'm not gonna do you dirty. So you stay way past the expiration date because you want to prove something to what, yourself? Hey, Sip. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but once they show you who they are, what should you do? When people show you who they are, you need to believe them. And that's it. That's, oh my God. Lala has hit the nail on the head. You can only change you. You can't change other people. So as long as you go through life thinking that you're gonna make somebody better, you're not. And I was listening to somebody today that said the same exact thing. They're done. We all been there and done that when we're trying to fix somebody, especially those that are just broken. We say a lot of times people bark about people doing them wrong. They be on the ones wronging. Let me give you some of the voila. Everybody's been on point. Rob, Christy, Victoria, even George Mack. Everybody been on it today. You guys are just a narcissist. Yeah. Well, before that, before the term that, because I think like you're educated, so of course you're gonna use that terminology, red flags. But we weren't even using red flags back in the day. I forgot what it was. I guess, I mean, we knew what it was. We just didn't put labels on it. Hey, Janice. Get rid of it. Oh, you know what, Lala? We were just talking about that, like earlier with me and Rob. Like, it's so draining, right? You just, I mean, it just takes away from you. I mean, I know that everybody's been in that situation when you've been around somebody, you talk to someone, and you get off the phone. It's like, I need to go take a nap. You've been across some manipulators. They hate me because they can't control me. Ooh, that part. When a person can't control you anymore, they be losing their SHI. They do, because it's like that's what they do. They go in and they want to make you like a puppet. And when those strings get cut and they realize that you on your own, ooh, they hate it. They hate it because it's like, I can't control this person anymore. You should come out with quotes, Lala. People want to control others because they can't control themselves. Oh, like it's almost like the case of I how can I put it? Um your life is so jacked up. So you project and deflect on other people what you can't control. You know what I'm saying? So like I said earlier today, someone was tearing me down, right? But I just ignored it. Like, it ain't true. So why should I even answer to it? Everything has a letter. That's so true. Okay, what I said, tell somebody no, you find out who they are. Yes, can't take nothing personal. You don't apply to me. You can't. You can't, because a lot of times what end up happening is you get so invested, right? You'll be so like invested in what that someone is saying that you really missing all your blessings, because what is it? It's like, why do we always look at the people who are tearing us down? Why are we always focusing on the negative stuff that comes to us? Why are we always um like caring about that stuff? But then you have these people over here pouring love into you, just, oh, like you say, such and such said I got a big nose, right? And then like, and then you have somebody who's in your life who loves you, who knows you, is like, you don't have a big nose. What are you talking about? Your nose is perfect. Your nose fits your face. You're very symmetrical. I've had somebody tell me that before. Yes, I have a big nose, but it fits my big face. What would it look like if I had a little nose with these big eyes and this big head, like these big cheeks? Like, it wouldn't make sense. Make it make sense. But then we're so focused on, well, they don't like this about me. Who cares if what they don't like about you? You just can't take it personal. You better. I love that, the love bus. I'm gonna have to do a lot. I'm gonna have to take that. I love that. Get on the love bus. Because I feel like a lot of times there's just not enough. It's like people are constantly tearing you down. They're constantly tearing you down. And so you need more positive stuff. Ah, thank you. You know what? I love my nose. It's so funny because I was a part of this like it was like a media thing, right? And so I have a YouTube video. I have to show it, but I have a YouTube video. And the reason why I talk about noses is because people was talking about my nose before. But anyway, I did a YouTube how I was saying like I wanted to get a nose job. I mean, but it was just part of this series that we had to submit, right? And the reason why is because, and then, like you said, thank you for the compliment on my nose. But the thing about it said is like when that person told me about it, it made me feel, but this is a long time ago, but it made me feel like a little insecure because I was like, whoa, and I remember all these people getting nose jobs and all this kind of stuff. And then I realized like, you know what? Why am I comparing myself to other people? Like you can't compare yourself to other people, right? You only person you should be comparing yourself to is yourself. Yes, you got to flip it to your favor. I love that because I hear these stories about young women or women when they were younger, how people would say, oh, you got big lips. Oh, you got these, your lips are humongous. And now look what they're doing. People are getting lip injections all the time. So it's like you can't go off of what other people say about you because it's not, it's not good. Christy said we choose negative over positive, especially when it comes through about ourselves. Right. But you know what? And someone's told me this a long time ago that everybody has insecurities about themselves, right? And what I'm insecure about, you might not be insecure about. Like, I have a friend and he's short, right? And so he was, that would make him feel a certain kind of way when he's around tall guys because he's like, oh, nobody want me. And I'm like, you're a great guy. Like, why are you saying that? But you think he will listen to that? Me, what I'm saying? No. He's listening to people that talks down on him or talks about his height. Or he's looking at images on TV saying, what is it? Like you said, comparing yourself. So, you hear these women talking about, I want somebody that's like 6 feet tall and this and that and another. Hey, Al, welcome in. Ooh, I love Pam Grier. I was just talking about her. She's so fly. The Silver. Hey, what's up, Silver? We were just talking about yourself and how people will try to tear you down and try to make it, make you insecure about yourself, and you have nothing to be insecure about yourself. Yes, they start rejecting. Yes, because like I said, people will tear you down to build themselves up or to build other people up. If I'm with you, we're friends, right? And I've seen this. We're friends, and there's somebody else in the picture, and then they'll say, "Oh, vegan, you're pretty," and they'll be like, "She's not that pretty." Yeah, she alright. She ain't that, she alright, but it's nothing. I feel like you're look at you, you're sexy. And it's like, wow, what I do? What I do? I'm just here. But it's like those people you just don't want in your life. And like Chrissy said, they're narcissists, or they're just trying to they will do the things that you do, how Lala said, to be control of you, because if they feel that they have control of you, or if they're to humble you, that's what it is. They try to humble you, so then you will stick to them, because you know how those people are like, oh, nobody wants you, you better stay with me because you're never gonna get better. And then that's straight cap. Yes, they will. They will. Hey, Free, welcome in. Welcome in. You can't let the devil win. I always say sometimes people are straight demonic. Like you just straight demonic and toxic, and you just love being around that. But if you love being around that, you can have it. Go there. But why are you letting it? I'm about to do what Lala said. We're gonna do the love bus. I'm gonna pick a day where we're gonna have the love bus, and we're just gonna get on the bus. So subscribe to the channel and like the channel, so then you can see when we have the love bus. I'm gonna let people know when the love bus is gonna come, and that way you can get on board of the love bus, and it'll just be, I don't know. I feel like we just need that more, because there's just so much crazy stuff in the world, and people trying to tear you down, and and the thing about it is, I want my trolls to get love. I always end my streams with, if no one's told you today they love you, I love you, and I send kisses and stuff because I feel like they need it. Look, I'm not mad at nobody. I have hate for no one. I'm not mad at no one. When people try to make me feel a certain, I love it. I put out love, right? And that's what I do, because love will conquer all. Don't that sound like wasn't that a song? Love will conquer all. No, it's not humbling. It actually is very what's the word I'm looking for? It's not humbling, it's abusive. It's very abusive when people are constantly just tearing you down and stuff, instead of trying to like lift you up, whatever. But I don't know, like I said, I got tough skin, I got thick skin. So and Christy know why. Christy know why I have thick skin. She knows why I have thick skin. See, you gotta listen to your wife, Rob. You gotta listen to your wife. Yes, they are demonic. It's like, oh, yes. But I feel like the reason why they are abusive, because it's just a way of control. And it's really all about controlling, because they don't have control in their lives, kind of thing. So, hey, BDPs. Thank you. I appreciate that. You subscribe to the channel? You subscribe to the channel? Like the live? We're gonna do a love buzz. I want you to be part of the channel, because we're gonna start doing this love buzz. Shout out to Lala for giving the suggestion, where everybody can just get on this bus and get love. And it's not gonna be on this live, it's gonna be on this live. And so, these lives is where you don't get, you just get people who subscribe to your channel for real. So I'm trying to like build that up, because I feel like in 2026 we need to have more love, more peace, more joy. And I know that sounds horribly corny, but it's true. Like when your vibration is high, you get so many good things in your life. Hey, Cypress. You know what? I have a bunch of to answer Victoria, to talk about podcasts. So I have all these podcasts that was on what was the name of that? Ugh, I forgot the name of it. It was a actual platform, right? And so they got rid of the platform. Things are changing, guys. Things are changing. So then it went to Spotify. So what I did was I downloaded all my podcasts from Spotify, and I'm gonna upload it to I'm gonna upload it on YouTube, because now we have a podcast section and stuff. So I'm gonna upload all those, because I know a lot of people don't know. Dang, what was the name of that streaming? It wasn't. It was before Spotify. Anchor. Anchor. I'm talking to myself. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I think I appreciate that. But you can listen to me audio. Just put your phone down. Just put your phone down. You can listen to audio. No, but I get what you're saying. Yes, I will. Especially these kind of lives, because but on my podcast, they're short. That's the only thing about my podcast is super short. They're like only 8 minutes, between 8 and 15 minutes long. They're really short. I don't do like really, really long ones, because I just feel like yes, 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 Anchor. I just feel like you just need a little bit. Is that Miller? Miller, you are okay. Miller. We need you there. We need you there. What? I didn't know if it was like if Anchor is still around, but I know they moved everything over. But yeah, like me, I'm a podcast kind of person where I love listening to stuff, because that's why the vertical ones, I'm more into like really putting stuff in it. So and I know that people will listen. So like with me and Christy, when we do the when we do our story time, whatever, we can, like, we'll sit there, and it'll be on the video, so you can always regain play. But you know what? Okay, a lot of people don't know. I've known Victoria for a very long time, right? We've been, I consider Victoria fam, and so me and her, we was a part of this like group. And it was kind of like the same thing. It was like positivity and all this kind of stuff. And I know I be in, like, you can't follow me. I mean, follow me, subscribe to the channel, but you can't follow. I'm almost like, how like I'm that big sister where you my little sister, right? But then I have to go over here. You can't go. You can't go. You gotta stay here. I'll be back. Kind of situation, because I know, like, I don't know. I think I'm like very, very collective. But anyway, I digress. So me and Victoria, we actually should do something together, because we were doing the what is that? What was that called? It was a time where you could just go and you can just brainstorm, right? And then you with other people. So like, say for instance, you'll pick like a Sunday morning for like an hour, and you're just on this live, and you're just brainstorming. We're not talking, if you do like ask questions, you can ask questions and get feedback from people, but it's really more about just being creative and being around. It's almost like, yes, this is a good podcast style. Yes. Put the phone down. Like a think tank. Yes, Chrissy. Like a think tank. Chrissy's a genius, by the way. Just want to say that. That is what, that should be, I'm going to write that down. Because think tank. Because sometimes you just need to, so call it think tank. YouTube. See? Then put it in my little book of projects, right? Because everybody should have a book. And like I said, it only costs 50 cents. Get you a book, put everything in it, because you don't want to lose this. You don't want to lose ideas, kind of thing. Like work study, but I don't know if you remember that one live we was in, and I think we was just drawing about, we was journaling, but we was journaling all together, so it didn't feel like we was alone. Yes, it was a scheduled time, and we was able to like brainstorm. Khaled, you think that I'm about to write that down. I like that. Theology think tank. But you know what? The thing about it is, it doesn't have to necessarily be about YouTube. It could be about anything in your life because everybody needs help with everything, right? So it might need help finding like things like ways to make money, ways to get healthy, kind of thing. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to put nobody on blast, but I'm about to put somebody on blast. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that, Victoria. Okay. So, yes, no problem. I deal with journaling because sometimes people have trouble saying it's true. And oh my goodness. Okay, so you know what? This is the thing, Christy. I was writing, right? I know you're not supposed to share stuff, but I'm writing a book, right? And so I should share a little bit of that. But it's about us, about us. I haven't got to you yet because you a part of that. You got to be a part of it. You got to be a part of it, right? But let me tell you something. If you would not have known, if you would have known Christy in high school, you would think she had a BBL. This is before BBLs, but you would think she had one. So I say that to say, your ass was hella big, Christy. I say that to say, people, they forget about natural stuff, right? Because we live in a world and a society where everybody think like, oh, and I've had to have someone like check me and say like, this is a natural body. And I'm like, no, it's not. And it's like, but we forget like those are natural bodies. Christy, no. So, like I said, the thing about it is, I'm all like this is your booty. Like, but people forget. Like, there's so many like we forget about the natural, right? Like when we was in high school, we didn't have beat faces. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. I went to, what was it? Saturday. So a couple of days ago, we went to go eat and it was a whole bunch of like kids. They all looked alike. All their faces was beat and they all had, like the things that go like baby hairs. The baby hairs that go like this with the, with the bust downs and stuff. All of them. And I just think like, oh my God, when we was in high school, we were all different. That's what made us beautiful. That we all was different. We all looked different. Right. And it's like nowadays, like no one has that. But you know why? Because everybody is looking at social media. And when you look at social media, that is where your eye go and you go, oh, I need to look like that. I need to do that. Whereas back in the day, we were around each other, right? And we would get inspiration not from each other, but just from the things that we did. You know what I'm saying? But individuality, that was the flex. That was, you didn't want to look like I didn't want to look like Christy. Christy didn't want to look like me. She didn't want to look like Kim. She didn't want to look like Felicia. Like, she didn't want to look like, whoever. Petey or Sonia. Like, no, everybody was different. And nowadays, you don't have that. Everybody want to look the same. So, and if you don't look a certain kind of way, then people call you whack. So she said women are wearing masks, not makeup. Men should start taking them swimming on the first day. I've heard that before. It's so crazy because I have a friend named Johnny, and he said he hugged. He went to hug his date, whatever. He took this woman on a date, and she had this huge, like, the whole front of his shirt, which is makeup. And I think he said he had like a light shirt on. So he had to walk around. She was embarrassed, but then he had to walk around with this. And it, he tried to clean it. It wouldn't clean it. It was making it worse. So yeah, that's crazy. Hi, Andre. Welcome in. What'd you say? Andre, make sure that you what do you call it? Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and like the video. What you say? Yeah, it is all about being a cookie cutter, and this is like when there's no individuality. Hey, Q. Oh, Q says he's saying hi to everybody. Make sure that women is Chrissy for you. I feel like you can tell. No shade, but I really feel like you can tell if a person is all made up. Like me, I have on no makeup, right? I do have a little pencil because a little spot. I just put a little pencil on my, but there's no makeup on me at all, right? So I'm always gonna go work out. But let me tell you something. I'm not gonna be out there with no jacked up looking brows. I have been. Oh my god! I should show a video. I have a video, and so I thought my brows looked good. I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought I looked it fine. I made this video, and when I looked, it looked like I didn't have any brows. It was like this. See, I don't. And I was looking at these like back in the day when we were younger, but my brows just go across, kind of like an I'll be sure kind of thing. It was crazy. He said drown them. Well, I've heard that before when someone say, "Oh, I would take them and like dump them in the water," kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't think that's good. What'd you say, Q? Q, you funny. Yeah. You crazy, Andre. But welcome in. Oh, Q said hi, Rob. But anyway, this live has just gone crazy because at first I was starting off with, okay, let's start getting ready for 2026. And then it just went all the way to like story times and then journaling and then just exposing people and real butts and child, it's a mess. It's a mess up in here. But I've been on here. Oh my god, it's been an hour and a half. My time really, really flies. It was fun. I appreciate it. Thank you, Christy. I know. You know what? I have to come out to Oakland this week. You know what? I'm gonna call you, Christy, and I'm gonna come and see you. We're selling our house. We're selling our family home. So I had to come out and get stuff out the basement and stuff, and all that stuff is in storage, so I have to sort through whatever. So I was like, maybe I'll do a live. So maybe you come with me too, since you out there. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely check in with you, and we'll find a time to hook up. Cause I'm on vacation too, so yeah, that'll be kind of cool. We can do it. I will. I promise. I promise. Oh, Rob said it was nice meeting everybody. Yeah, over here is a cool vibe. And we're gonna have that love bus. Thanks, Lala, for the idea. We're gonna have that love bus. Break bread, vegan. We all need some new shoes. We all need some new shoes. Andre, you a mess. Yeah, you definitely got to get on that bus. You definitely got to get on that bus. All right, so I'm going to take off whatever because I'm going to get ready for the rest of the day. But I just want everybody to know, thank you for coming in. If you watch this on a replay, it's a vibe over here. It's a vibe over here. So, yeah, It's all about the positivity. Nice, nice. I appreciate you. Andre, Mr. Brown, what we gonna do with you? What we gonna do with you? The yellow bus. You know what? Over here it is kind of cray cray, so maybe it should be called the yellow bus. Thank you, Rob. So if no one's told you today that they love you, I love you. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great day.